Hello. Good everyone. Hope you can all hear me. Hope you can all hear me. We're gonna start now. We're waiting for others to join us, so we are going to so that we can start. So today we're going to be discussing something very important, something very good, something very nice, right? So how you can monetize your skills as a tech professional. And not just monetizing your skills, the easiest way you can do that, the easiest way you can monetize your skills. So we're going to be discussing that today. Okay, so just a second so that others can join us so that we can start. The section is not going to take long. It's just 30 minutes section, but it's going to be a life changing section for especially people that are interested in securing remote jobs. Okay, so let's assume that you have been applying for jobs over the years because I don't know, because honestly, I have a lot of people around me, but because of job hunting, complaints, and all that, it has actually helped me to go far beyond the normal tech person and start searching on how these people can actually apply for jobs and then land their remote job. So we're going to be discussing that because I've seen this secret. I'm going to be discussing that here. I have tried it. It has worked for me, and of course, it has worked for a lot of people that I advised on this area. So today we are going to be discussing that. Okay, so all you need to do is to stay behind, listen, learn. This is going to be an impactful section. It might be the section that is going to change your life, help you to learn that remote job. Okay, so welcome everybody to today's section. Welcome and nice having you guys here. Once again, my name is Chinyere and I am the founder of Amda Analytics. Let's talk about Amda Analytics. Amda Analytics an edtech company. That's an educational technology company. We are sited in Africa. We specialize in training individuals in the field of data analytics, data science, business analytics, cyber security, data engineering, HR analytics, graphic design. So that is what we do here. We help you to get to that level where you can proficiently say to yourself that, oh, I am good, I am fit to then move into the job market and start securing a role. So that is what we do here at Amda Analytics. And we want to welcome you, our viewers across the group. Thank you for joining us. And again, if this is your first time meeting us or joining our platform, we want to say thank you. And you can actually do it to subscribe to this channel because we have a lot of resources here. If you go down our channel, you're going to see a lot of resources, a lot of projects. In fact, only this channel can make you a professional. So you can learn a lot from this channel. So thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate you. Once again, my name is Chinyere Chukwuka Onediboma. And over the years, I've been doing this. I'm a tech professional with over 7 years experience helping individuals to transition into the field of data and into the tech space, and not just transitioning into the tech space, but helping them to learn their tech roles. So a lot of people have landed their tech roles through our programs, like a lot of thousands of them, right? So that is what we do here at Amda Analytics. And again, we appreciate you for joining. So today's section, we are going to be discussing on something very important: how you can easily land remote job. The fastest way to do this. Now, the first one, of course, you have to, be skillful enough. You have to ensure that you have this skill, you have these skills. Okay, please pay attention. This section is going to change lives. This section could actually be that particular video that you have been waiting for so that you can maybe find your way around how you can land jobs. I don't know. So first of all, you have to be skillful, you have to be good enough. Okay. Now, When we talk about you being skillful in order to land a remote job, that doesn't mean that you need to have over 5 years experience, 2 years, 3 years as a tech professional before you land the job. No, it's just like you try to see, okay, you know what, this is what I want. Be intentional about it. Go for it. Okay. Imagine I want to be, I'm a data professional, right? And I said that, you know what, I want to sew clothes for someone. The question is, am I a teller? Am I, even if I'm, maybe I have little or knowledge of it, am I good enough, right? Now, why am I saying this? You have to be good, not 100% good, okay? Because there is a place of learning, there's a place of growth, okay? So now you have to be at least some levels of good before you start applying. Now, I want to share a story here. Somebody reached out to me and I should help him to maybe optimize his work so that he can start getting jobs and all that. So the first question I asked him, okay, let me see the project you have worked on, let me see what you have done. And he said he has not worked on any project. And I asked him this single question: if you are a recruiter, will you hire yourself? Very simple. If you are a recruiter, will you hire yourself? And that is something that you are listening to me should be able to answer as well. Now, if you start applying for jobs, question is, will you hire yourself if you are a recruiter? So it simply means there is a place of growth. Start building, start learning. Please, there is a place of learning. Build yourself, continue learning. Okay, don't say that. Okay, maybe you have maybe registered for one program somewhere and said, okay, you know what, I actually did this program like 2 months ago and I think I'm very good. No, even after you have finished that your program, continue learning, continue showing forth, continue building. Okay, that is the one. Two again is set yourself out there so that people can see you. Imagine that you are a professional and people don't know what you have. They will not even call you. Even if you apply for that job, let me be honest, the people will hardly invite you for an interview. And then the question is, how do I sell myself? Now, the best way you can sell yourself is by building in the public, like using platforms like LinkedIn. Okay, imagine you are learning something today, you are learning maybe business analytics. Why not push yourself out there, start showing what you're learning, posting it? See, there is no best way to sell yourself if you cannot sell yourself by yourself. Now, imagine that you want to buy something, right? And that thing is packed, like it's this side pack. I don't even understand. It's inside pack, like, they seal it, they pack it. Will you be able to buy it? The answer is no, you will not be able to buy it. Now, the best way you could actually, see that thing and admire that thing to buy it is maybe that thing is showcased and you look at it, oh, this is looking good, I can afford it, and then I'll go for it. That is how the same thing with you and your skills. If you are inside a park, you have everything looking beautiful. That means you're skillful enough. You can do all these things, but you're not posting it. You're not telling people about it. Nobody will hire you. So you need to learn how to build in the public. That is where the personal branding comes in. Okay, personal branding in the sense that, okay, I am a data analyst. I carry it on my head that I am a data analyst by building. Okay, so that is easiest way. Why I'm saying this easiest way, because I have hired a lot of talent guys just because of what I'm seeing on their LinkedIn. I am telling the truth. I have no. Okay, let me just put out something here. A few weeks ago, or last week, is it last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't know. We set up some opportunities to hire some interns. Right? So the first thing I usually do is to go to their LinkedIn. In fact, I don't even always check their CV. Okay, I'll go to their LinkedIn, check out what these guys are doing, where they have worked, what are their achievements like, and all that. Okay, so these are the things that you need to pay very good attention to, because recruiters are out there every day searching for individuals, and all they need is the right person. And the question is, are you the right candidate for them? Okay, so this is the easiest way, number two. Now, number three is networking. Now, there's nothing like networking. Let me be honest with you. You can be very good, show yourself out there, but there is nothing like networking. Learn to network. Okay, so that is amazing thing about learning with communities, joining communities, building in the communities, like joining platforms like Amda Analytics, where you are not just learning alone, you are learning with others who are as well aspiring to become professionals in their field. So you guys have the same goal. I don't even understand. You have the same goal with these guys. So learn to join communities. That is one. Build network. Build network. Okay, your network, yeah, is your net worth. Learn to join people, ask questions. You can reach out to people on LinkedIn. Hello, I'm a tech professional. I have this, da, 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 da. Do you have any experience? So if there is anything in your company, please can you recommend me? You are building network at that moment. Now, when there is something like, let me say, Data Feast Africa, some of all these conferences and seminars that that can change life, please go for it. You are looking for something. I know a lot of people around my circle that got job because they attended seminars. They got job because they attended seminars. These are the things that you should not. So when there is an opportunity like this, something you are learning, you're not paying for it. Imagine this section that we're saying, come and learn how you can easily get job. And you know that you're job seeking, you're just seeking, and you are not here. Now the question is, how do you get those jobs? How do you know how to eyes it? Now that is number three. Okay. Then number four, optimize your CV. I don't even understand. Let me just share something here, right? Your skills are good. Showing what they're good, right? But how about if somebody recommended you? Let me say somebody recommends you for any job out there. So the company will ask you to share your CV. Do you know that your CV is another tool that can defend you even when you are not there? I don't even understand. Your CV is another tool that can defend you even when you are not there to listen, even when there is nobody there to defend you. Your CV can defend you. And I have other AI tools that will mention that can help you to write your CV. It's amazing how people will share their CV and you start asking yourself, these ones, like, I don't know, did these guys pass through school? God help me, right? So this is to tell you how important it is for you to have a very good CV. Optimize it, sit down. There are a lot of it, but things are not as hard as it used to be before. I remember back then when I started my journey, 2018, 2019, all these AI tools, I don't know about them. You understand? So I was finding it difficult to write CV. I go back 2018. So somebody, referred me to one job at Ikeja, and then they asked me to submit my CV. Trust me, I went to cyber and I was telling that person, okay, what do I need to put here? In fact, it was actually what the person gave me that I used. You understand? So the question is, sit down. There are a lot of AI tools out there that can help you to write a very good CV. Sit down, don't be in haste. Sit down, optimize your CV. Okay. Another thing again that is another secret to land jobs is when a job is open. Okay, when a job is open, please do this thing. These were my mistakes when I started my journey. Do not use one CV to apply for every job applications out there. Learn to tailor your CV to job description in order to match whatever job you're applying for. I want to share something here. So I think some days ago, I saw a job in UX, and I was like, wow, this job is cool because I saw apply and I saw everywhere. That simply means that it was actually remote and it's everywhere. That simply means you can apply anywhere, anywhere you're coming from. You can apply for that job. It was data analyst role. So I opened it and I saw SQL. I was wow, that's good. I'm good with SQL. I saw two tools, Power BI and SQL. But then when I read through the job description, I saw something like you have to be very good with stored procedure. That is advanced function in SQL. So you have to be very good with stored procedure. Now, what did I do? Did I just apply because I already see SQL and there's SQL on my resume? The answer is no, I didn't do that. I have to withdraw, go back and retailor my CV in the sense that where I have SQL, I have to edit it and add stored procedure SQL. So project I have done with SQL, advanced SQL, where I implemented stored procedures. So these are the things that you need to pay attention to when you apply for jobs. I don't know if you understand. Learn to tell your CV. See, when people are complaining there is no job, I cannot, a lot of people, especially human beings, let me not use the word African, but human beings, we like complaints. But the question is, instead of you complaining, what are you doing? Why not try to do something different than others are not doing? Okay, if 20 people are still complaining there is job, there's no job, there's no job, there is and others are getting, there's maybe there is something that others are doing that those 20% of people are not doing. Now the question is, what are they doing different? Make research about what they're doing different. I told you about a particular job that I wanted to apply. I didn't just apply for that job. I have to withdraw, go back and retell my CV. These are how to eyes job application. Okay. So another thing again that I do recommend, you see, your portfolio is a very thing that you shouldn't play with. Now, what is portfolio? Portfolio is actually a documentation of all the projects you've done. Okay, so showing all the projects you have worked on and others, especially real world projects. So, see, please, I want to recommend you, do not play with your portfolio. Build a strong portfolio. Now, what I mean, you are learning those skills that you are learning as a business analyst. Those skills, those things that you are learning, learn to document it as a data analyst. You have worked on a project, and those projects you have worked on, learn to document it. Okay, so these are portfolio. As a data scientist, you work on some projects. Those projects you have worked on, please learn to document those projects. Now, if someone can actually reach out to you and say, you know what, I want to see the project you have worked on. All you need to do is just take a link and send it in. And there's many ways you can actually do that. Okay, you can use LinkedIn, you can use GitHub, you can use Medium, you can a lot of places you can actually decide to build your um maybe say portfolio website. You can do that if you have the money. It's not that expensive. I think less than 50,000 naira, you should be able to get something like that. Less than 50,000 naira. Okay. As of when I referred someone to do that, I don't know how much it takes now, but then not quite expensive. You can get that done. Okay. So these are the areas, so these are the easiest way you can learn job. Now I want to go back to what I've said earlier. One, get a skill set. Two, start building in the public. Okay, start posting what you are learning. Three, get a network. Okay, join communities like Camden Analytics. Get a very good CV, and I have mentioned the lot of AI tools that can help you to write a very good CV. Now, in this era where we are now, you don't really need to pay anybody. Well, if you're not very good, you can pay somebody to write the CV for you. But then, if you are can use laptop, why not? You can write your CV by yourself. Okay, write a very good CV. Okay, and again, build on projects. This thing I listed out here, these are the things that I have shared with my students, and those that those that try it, it has worked for them, and they've gotten jobs. And this is what I'm sharing with you here. There is no magic. If you can do all these things, you trust me, you will land the job. Job market is saturated, but people are getting job every day. Now the question is, those that are getting jobs, what are they doing that others are not doing? There is secret to these things. There is secret to these things. And again, start applying. That's what that thing I would say. If you have all these skills, you don't apply, and instead, like, okay, you know what? Uh, in a day, let me apply for two jobs or one job. You are not intentional about it. You have to be intentional about your job search. I want to get job in the next 3 months. I want to get job in the next 12 months. Be intentional, be focused, be determined. Apply consistently. Track all the application. I was sharing with a friend. Okay, but someone shared something on how she got a visa sponsorship job with me. So she shared a Word document on Anyone she applied, she will write it down. Anyone she applied, she will document it, she will paste the link and all that. She was tracking the process, tracking the job application. So these are one of the things that you can actually, leverage. And trust me, you will do well at the end of everything. Trust me. Yeah, job searching and hunting, it's always tiring, but one congratulation can change your life. And if you can receive that one congratulations, trust me, you'll be very happy that yes, you did it and it's worth it. So thank you very much, everybody. And I believe that this section you learned something. And of course, if you have any question, maybe personal question that you want to ask me, why not send us a DM and then ask us if you have any personal question that you feel like, okay, you know what? I need one-on-one mentorship. I want to hear from Chinyere. I want to hear from their teams. There's question that you feel like, oh, I want to ask them. Send us a DM and ask us that question. And of course, if it is here, you can drop the question here. We're always here. We can pick up your question here and then answer your question. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate it. If you have any question, please drop it and we're going to pick the question here and attend to your questions. I don't know if you have any questions. Just like I said, I promise you guys that the session will not take long, and I'm trying to maintain that. I'm trying to maintain that. I don't know if we have questions, guys. Questions? Okay, so if there's no question, we are going to end this section. Thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate you. And again, with all these things I said, I mentioned something like, okay, you need to skill. Okay, let's say that you are looking for that platform that can give you that access to skill, that can help you to skill, where you can get it once, then reach out to us here at Armed Analytics. If you just make research about us, have you seen anything like fake? No. Ask questions around this platform. Now we have a lot of projects we have done here. We have a lot of people that have given testimonies. Their names are out there. Reach out to them, ask them questions about us. Okay. So we wanted to start your program here at Armed Analytics. We are training people in data science, data analytics, data engineering, cyber security, business analytics, graphic design, HR analytics. So if you're interested in any of these things and you want to start, send us a DM today and start. Of course, we have a course starting this month, and our programs are every month. So if you didn't meet up this month, you can join us next month. Wish you all the best in your job hunting. Thank you very much for joining. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.